Hi, everyone. I'm Molly Rowan Leach, and I'm the founder of Restorative Justice on the Rise, which is a platform that originally started as a podcast in 2011 to speak with and hear stories from global leadership and guides in the field of restorative justice, as well as in various social healing and peace building pockets. And it's been quite a journey. One of the experiences that is currently at the edge of the restorative justice movement, which is growing very quickly, not only in the United States, but in our world, is the facet of the nonverbal and how our presence and coherence can and does impact our connection with ourselves, of course, but also with others, and how that impacts the dialogic field. Recently, I've been privileged and honored to be working with a group of people via Zoom on the topic of heart coherence and restorative justice practices, which are irrevocably linked. And I'd like to share with you a quick coherence technique that can help you as a restorative justice practitioner, an educator, a facilitator, to come more fully present into that space that can and does build a field of connection, of trust, of growing senses of trust, that is, that we build together, and of coherence for authenticity and inclusion to truly happen and not just be a lip service in this field. So I'm asking for the restorative justice field globally to embrace the fact that science has caught up to the fact that presence and listening and dialogue can and does shift if we do our own personal homework and responsibility to build coherence in ourselves. And we have the Institute of HeartMath to thank for this practice and for decades of research that show that presence is a scientific thing, that our heart actually has a brain of its own, and that we can and do impact others with our state of coherence. So I invite you to join me in this very brief practice. And please get comfortable as you see fit. This is a practice that you can, and I would recommend, do on a regular basis and build it so that it can become a part of your working and moving life. The best meditation is one that you can bring into your daily work, your daily schedule, and tap into it even if you're on the fly. As I know, as a former director of a nonprofit restorative justice program, as well as a substitute teacher and a full-time teacher, I know that we're under a lot of pressure and linear scheduling that keeps us really quite occupied. But this is a practice that only takes a little bit of attention every day that you can dip back into and have it be as potent and meaningful as if you were on the mat for 30 minutes or more. So I hope you enjoy, and please share this video. And if you want to know more about Restorative Justice on the Rise and our work, which includes a continuing podcast, as well as educational offerings, trainings, panels, and resources, including essays that are out there in the web and in publications, including current debates in peace and conflict studies by Oxford University. We'd be honored to have your attention and to share the word about the work we've done for over a decade. Thank you, everybody. So now, again, dropping into this heart coherence practice. I invite you to get comfortable and to feel with your feet a sense of groundedness in this moment, to allow anything and everything that you're dealing with today to just become kind of outside of this container and moment. And place your attention simply on your heart, on that area in your chest where your heart resides. Now I'd like you to add to that, slow breathing through your heart, in and out, preferably through your nasal passage. But if you need to, it's also okay to breathe through your mouth. So doing slow, rhythmic breathing, find your own pattern and breathe as if you're breathing in and through your heart. And when you're ready, I'd like you to think about a place, a person, something that brings you 1,000% happiness. And upon the thought, gives your body a sensation of joy and happiness, of gratitude, of immense gratitude. Think of that person, place, that feeling, especially now, and place it in your heart as you're breathing. And go ahead and allow that simple process to continue for as long as you feel you can and it's appropriate. And just to keep in mind that the attention and the breathing paired with the feeling of absolute gratitude is where you will return to regulation, a regulated state. You will increase that stasis and have coherence, heart coherence, which is an incredible way to come forward in this work we call restorative practices, as well as simply to be in your life in a fully present, fully at capacity state. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.